Welcome to the Dishy Dads, the podcast where culinary creativity meets captivating conversations. Stay tuned for delicious recipes, juicy stories, and inspiring guests. All served up just for you.
Episode 1, Series 1. Don't know what we're doing, but...
As he flips his ass over tit on the chair.
Yeah, welcome.
I literally sat down the wrong thing.
Oh, mate.
6 years of planning and here it is.
6 years of planning. 6 years. Can't believe it. And here we are. 6 years being what? How long has it been? We have talked about this for about a year, haven't we?
About a year, yeah.
And we kept saying, we're going to do it. Nothing's going to stop us. And then we seem to take on challenges and everything, the world. Yeah. And then we just, next week. And then we said, didn't we? Yeah, was it like, what was it, October, November? We were like, no matter what,
this is it. We're going to
next year, we're doing it.
We are off.
And then I think the first week, you I
made plans.
You cancelled on the first episode. You're like, yeah, Jay, sorry, mate. That whole thing we've been planning for 6 years. I can't do the first one because I didn't listen to my wife, and
it's a classic husband thing to do, isn't it?
Classic dad thing to do as well. Like, yeah.
This is why men don't have diaries, do they?
Yeah.
all these ladies carrying diaries around and going, who needs a diary?
Yeah, diaries are for wimps.
Don't forget on Monday we're going to like.
God, I can't believe you've done that though.
Yeah, but it was a deal. £1 of Prezzo's for a main course and a drink. So
do you like Prezzo's?
I don't mind Prezzo's.
Do you think Prezzo's is underrated?
I do think it's a little bit underrated. I think their starters are a rip-off. But the main course is. I don't mind. Like, wow. Yeah, I think it's like good.
Is there any chains that you think, you know what, actually, they're all right. Yeah, you don't like to talk about it because you're a chef and you're like, I thought people didn't know how to go to Nando's.
Yeah, I think Prezzo's is probably one of the ones up there as decent, all right Italian cuisine as a main course goes. I mean, the starters are just like, like £9 for a bit of bruschetta, and you're like going, it's just not good. But main course, right? I always go for their like the veal meatballs.
Yeah.
I'm a big, like, my wife always laughs at me. She goes, "You're a chef," but every time I go out to eat, I always order spag bowl.
But do you know what though? I think it's the classic comforts though, isn't it? I think that's why I love Italian food.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is like just whether it's lasagna or say some meatballs, but
just sat a candle on the table, glass of red wine.
Yeah, but no glass. Keep it classy, mate.
Forgotten the glass again. It's just a classic, isn't it?
Do you like the pizza? Have you ever had?
When we had that pound deal, I had the pizza.
Any good?
Classic chefing. My wife ordered the small chicken pizza,
of course she did,
and I paid the extra £3, so mine was £4.
And then
it's still a good deal for the large pizza.
Yep.
And mine came out long and like this, and hers came out round like this.
Oh, like on a ball? Was it like on a ball?
I got my tape measure out of my pocket, and I measured the circumference.
Same.
I went the same size. That is.
Do you know what? The fact you had a tape measure in your pocket. I'm not being ripped off here.
This is for the cookery school. I'm like carrying around all the time, so I'm like measuring benches out and stuff like that. So I was like, she's like that. Put the tape measure.
Tape measure is definitely for the pizza, though, right? Just making sure.
It's the same size.
Do you know what? It's hard with pizza. I know, like, thinking, but I like Franco Manca.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sourdough. I don't know. I think they're quite nice. Yeah. Like a spicy lamb mince one. What I used to.
Yeah.
I've only been twice in my life, but I just remember I thought, spicy sausage.
Twice a week.
What?
I don't really eat many chains, to be honest.
No, nor do I.
Hit a few times, but
it's hard, especially when you've got a family. And this is the thing with families, isn't it? It's hard because you're trying to, especially if you've got kids of different ages.
Yeah.
You've got to try and go somewhere that sort of caters for a toddler to an 11-year-old in my case. So it's a bit of a.
Did your toddler, your little nipper eat out when they go out? Or is it like a Tupperware tub come out and then?
No, do you know what? We always, as you would, have a bit of Tupperware food. But naturally, just try a bit of that. You just cut a bit up and just give it to him, and he'll just wipe it around his face and I know start. You know the drill. And then But I think with Italian food, I think I feel like everyone loves Italian food. I'd find it weird if I met someone and I went, I don't like Italian. Because I think there's so there's so much had to offer, and I just don't know if you didn't like pasta or pizza. I'd probably call the plate. Yeah, no, I don't know, mate.
I'm not saying pasta Italian for kids is good because like kids just do pasta, don't they? You can
pasta or pizza, absolutely.
Like pasta or pizza,
or margarita.
Get that. They're happy.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
But other chains, My little kids like McDonald's. I mean, it's just one of those. I mean, they're going in. It's like sugar. Isn't it?
Yeah, we probably do McDonald's. I don't know, half a dozen times a year.
Yeah.
So we don't do it crazily, but it is only when it's normally like football, like where it's whether it's convenient, right? Real convenient, especially with our family's life, and obviously the eldest, Theo, he plays football and stuff, and sometimes, but try my best to feed them before, but sometimes the games are a bit later, and sometimes it's just like say,
it's organising
convenience. I do feel bad sometimes. I think, well, it's not that often, so
I think it's
every couple of months or whatever. It's not.
It's all right.
It's not not hurting anybody.
Yeah, as long as it's like twice a week.
I remember listening to a couple of interviews, and I remember Sat Baines. Loved, great chef, great guy, and I think he said this a little while ago, so I hope this is still like relevant. But I think he said he liked the McDonald's the fish fillet.
That's the best thing.
Yeah,
it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like he just says think about the soft bun and the fish and obviously the mayo. It's almost like you shouldn't, like so I know you're like shouldn't like this, but it's just
I've not had one.
Yeah,
I'm not a fillet of fish for years, but I remember when McDonald's first started getting big back in 1950, I used to go to no, like in the 80s and like early 90s, fillet of fish was kind of like my. I remember going into the Bournemouth McDonald's and going, "I feel a fish, please." And they look at me like, "It must be that thing that's to cook."
So little sold, probably.
So where everyone else is just ready to go, you go, "Feel a fish, please." And the old
stop the chips, get the fish. No, joking.
Line cooks at the ready.
Yeah, line cooks at the ready. Yeah,
get the fish.
Can't put the fish in the chip fryer.
So it's like you haven't had one of those for years. I'll have to grab one.
I wonder if they would still. Because I used to like them as well, but I haven't had one for years. So I wonder if we'd still have the same feel about them now.
Yeah.
Or not, I don't know.
A dishy dad outing to
oh my God, absolutely.
Maybe fillet of fish, please.
Absolutely, we should. Or maybe help a few different places and just like...
They're probably like it came off the menu in 1990.
Yeah. Come off after the Second World War, mate. What are you going to... Sorry!
What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, God. Wow. Yeah.
That's
funny.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. So for the sandwich shop, I'm looking at Ottolenghi in London for a bit of inspiration. So they got like a little chain of places now, Ottolenghi, but that's all fresh. That's all fresh, pretty fresh food. And Leon up in London, which to be fair, I've never tried, man. I've always looked at Leon. I've got a Leon cookbook, but I don't think I've ever been in a Leon.
No, I've not either. No.
They were like fresh and kind of like what's fresh? They call them fresh fast food, don't they? But I don't know. Yeah. Cookbooks that were good, but I've never been in for a.
Again, this may be something to just get a list down and or send us
a list.
Send us a list. Yeah, we would definitely welcome comments, wouldn't we? We'd happily. We could always, get a list and we'll just try and. It might take a while to get around to your one, but we'll maybe make once a month of it or something. We'll try and get round and or maybe in a day we could do a couple, couldn't we? Just smash them out, literally on the fifth one. Like,
so I'm not having any more.
Don't want that fillet of fish.
That's what me and Dan went. Me and Dan went up to the coffee tour of London before Carvey opened, and we did like 9 coffee shops and like 9 flat whites in a row. And I was
absolutely buzzing.
Oh mate, I was like, you're drunk on a train.
Rumor has it you were moonwalking down the train, weren't you?
Oh man, I was like, there's nowhere to sit. And we're like, let's go in.
He wants to go for a jog.
Dan's talking about food. I'm going, mate.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm literally, my head was spinning. We should do a London trip because we talk about it longer than the podcast. A London trip, haven't we? So we have to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Do some scram up in London.
Do you know what I'm more loving about this podcast? I think because me and you have both been around for a little while, we've seen a lot and done a lot. I just feel like this is going to open some old memories. We might end up having a mental breakdown. Like, who knows? I worked for him.
Well, I was thinking to
he locked me in the freezer. Yeah, I can feel it. It's going to be therapy, and people are just be sending us money. I'll get well soon.
They need some therapy.
Yeah,
it's true.
Go fund Gary and Jay.
let me out of the room. It's like a walk-in fridge.
Can you remember when you first started out? I mean, I'm sure it happened to you as well. But when you first start out and you get into a professional kitchen, and obviously they find it funny. I guess I can't lie, because I did it a couple of times, but I almost felt sorry for them. But you go down now. Can you go to the freezer and get the bucket of steam? Yeah. Can you get me the soup fork? Yeah. You go around, you're asking people, aren't you?
A few classics. I was looking at dry stores age 15 looking for the tartan food colouring.
Yeah, tartan, yeah. God.
Dry chicken lips.
Yeah, dry chicken lips, yeah.
And literally, they're all shouting at you. Go in.
Yeah, come on!
I need them lips.
Jane, you need this bucket of steam. Come private chef. You waste the space.
Well, my mate John, and you know who you are, John. When I think it was my first weekend in the kitchen, there's 36 chefs in the kitchen at a time. So there's 4 in each section, and the head chef who didn't talk to me because I was like bottom of the rung.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Go and get me some best end of lamb from the meat fridge." And I ran out back, and I was like, "What is a best end of lamb, man?" You know what I mean? I was like,
yeah. I've had a look, and this one looks beautiful. So this is my best.
Well, I get to the meat fridge, and it's like my Johnny, like one of my best mates now. He goes, "What do you need, mate?" I went, "Oh, best end of lamb." And he gave me a loin of pork. I need to go. And I literally got back to the kitchen, and the head chef just looked at that and goes, "What is wrong with you, mate?" He goes, "You need to pull your shit together or get out." And I was like,
especially when you first out and you literally know nothing as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Gary, you probably should know the difference between lamb and pork, but like one white meat.
This is my dream.
Yeah, but God, it is amazing. I do look back now, and I think, can't believe we're like still doing it, considering what you go through and what you've been through, and you almost it just becomes natural, doesn't it? And then you just do it, and you almost just forget about anything else in life. That this is just it, isn't it? This is it, and it's just repetitive, and and you always forget how to like live your life a little bit, don't you? So I want to slow down. Like mid-30s, I was like,
life. Becomes life, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but you see it now, and I'm fair play to like I think Burnt Chef Project's doing a great job, aren't they, of getting out there with the whole mental health and stuff. But I remember when they first come around, I was probably still a little bit naive then.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean people are upset because they got to go to work? That's what you got to do. That's what you get paid for. Like, and then obviously, like it. I think as my body started, like I said, I got the good face. I started thinking more, and then just started thinking, oh no, actually, maybe that's.
Yeah.
Then you start meeting people that have had bad experiences and
proper trauma.
Yeah, and I met a lot of people. And then I realised I've probably been through a lot, but I never let it register.
Yeah,
I think you just get on with it, don't you? You just get on with it. No, we're a chef, we're a man, we just crack on with it.
It's like a World War II mentality.
Absolutely, It's like
So my kids shout at me because like I obviously grew up as a kid with like my grandparents were like in the war.
Yeah,
like it makes sound old, but like they
you're only 98. You're right.
Yeah, I know.
You look great though.
I probably look about 102 after 6 months on. But I was listening to a rate about therapy on the radio. They talk about therapy on the radio then and going, it's a real bad thing that the old generation is going to stiff up a lip. But I still don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because like, I mean, obviously in the situation of World War II, I mean, what was the option? Stiff up a lip or like everyone jumping off burning buildings? I don't know.
Just had to get on with it, didn't you? But you can imagine God knows what was going through their heads when they knew that. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be doing that.
Might not be here tomorrow. Yeah. I think a bomb landed on my granddad's house, and him and his mum were hiding under the kitchen table. They came out from under the table, and the whole house was gone. They're like, thank God for the decently made table, you know?
Really?
So
IKEA?
Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
What? But I suppose our generations are kind of like, you grow up with stories like that, and then like something like, it makes everything else kind of a little bit more perspective, I suppose. So it's me being in a busy kitchen having a pan thrown at my head. I'm going, at least my house didn't get bombed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
But I suppose the generation now is kind of like a step away from it. I mean, it's really historic for them, isn't it? So,
yeah, definitely.
It is proper. Kitchens are proper trauma, aren't they? I mean, there's no.
Yeah, but it's weird because I never quite understood. Never thought they were. I just thought that was the way. And you almost tell yourself very quickly, especially if you're in good kitchens at a young age. Yeah, so I was still like young. And I just think because I wasn't grown up properly, that was like the norm. So you just grow into that, like, this is how,
Just see it in action.
And then I was quite lucky. I think my first head chef's job, I was 23.
Yeah.
But all I remember is, no, that's not the way you should talk to people. I'm going to, and I think I just ended up going the opposite way a little bit.
A nicer environment.
Yeah. And I just sort of learned to I ended up becoming like I started using the phrase don't belittle, educate.
Yeah.
So you see all these chefs throwing pans at chefs because they've made the sauce wrong. Cool. Well, let's just go back and we'll talk about it, and let's do it again from scratch, and let's see where you're going wrong, because you've gone wrong somewhere. Let's watch the process, and cool. Look, now he knows, and hopefully that shouldn't happen again. If not, for a pan, it's not really taken. But I just don't think you get that. And I remember when I first started, and I think, college. You think you've been to college, and you think, this is. And then you get into a real kitchen. College just literally goes out the window, doesn't it? No one does anything like you do at college, and you don't realise that until you get in a real kitchen, do you? And then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, shouldn't have even gone to college. Someone said to me the other day, actually, funny enough, for an interview, they said, would you if a kid now, what would you say a kid leaving school? Would you send them to college or would you send them to a real kitchen? And I said, send them straight into work. And a lot of places now actually can do like NVQs through
free
like workplaces.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you might as well just get the real experience straight away. Just get in there and
I had a weird one because I went straight into work for like a apprenticeship scheme and then went to college one day. So I did work for a year. Then
I ended up splitting this.
College one day a week, and it was problem was I spent like a year batting carrots, and then I went to college and they went, right, today we're going to learn to bat a carrot. And I was like, oh this.
Yeah. It's a 20 kilo sack of carrots done for you.
But it put the lectures on the wrong foot because they were like, you think you know it all, you know,
absolutely.
And I was having that bat. So at work I was like, wasn't good enough to like know everything, but at college I knew too much to be at that stage in college.
Absolutely.
It was a bit of a kind of like
I was a bit lucky. The first year was at college, and then the second year, one of the lecturers that worked at my college, he wasn't my lecturer, but one of them had his own catering company.
Okay.
Obviously he's gone, do you literally behind the college as well, do you want to come give me a hand?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So what happened was, second year, long story short, I had to do 1 day a week at college.
Okay.
But I did 4 for him.
Okay.
But because he's an assessor, he was signing me off like all the bits and pieces. So absolutely, and I ain't gonna last. So I feel quite grateful. So you've gotten straight into like heavy outdoor catering and stuff. Had a contract at couple of football clubs, Saints, Dell.
Did you reckon that led into doing event catering later?
Yeah, do you know, I always loved it. And I remember, being a boy from Southampton, but we had the guy I worked for, David, he had the contract for the Dell, which was obviously Southampton.
Yeah.
And he also had the contract for Fratton Park at Portsmouth. Oh, really? Obviously being a Saints lad in 17, 18 or whatever, like, you know, and he's like, right, Jay, like, you know, you're going to be in this suite today and this is what's going on and done at Pompey.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know.
Was it crash helmet?
Bulletproof.
Ivys.
But you know what? I mean, I shouldn't really probably say this, but obviously, you know, but look, I met some amazing people down there. Some people I'm still in contact with.
Yeah.
Got to know a couple of the players really well back in the day. And do you know what, though? The atmosphere at Fratton Park was incredible. I don't know, so I couldn't say now. I've had a bit of mixed emotions now, but it was I enjoyed it.
What's the history behind that? I don't, you know, I don't really do football.
Do you know what? Do you know what, guys? This is another great subject. I've never quite understood the whole rivalry thing. Someone's gonna have to tell me, because you're kicking a ball. You live over there, and I live over here.
Yeah.
Like, why are we fighting? What's the whole fighting thing about?
Someone told me it's about dock workers.
Yeah, there is all that chat as well. But not even just say Southampton Portsmouth, but even like all derbies around the country. I've always just thought, surely if you're a local, see me, I want to see Bournemouth, Brighton, and Pompey, all doing well.
Yeah, because that's our area.
That's our area. I want us to win together. But we've all got to hate each other. But I don't allow it anyway. So I just let people say what they want. I, you know, deep down sort of, you know, want everyone to do well, mate, and want everyone to win.
Yeah, I don't really follow football. Everyone goes, who do you support? And I come from Bournemouth.
Yeah, you're still into, was it croquet?
Badminton for me.
Never went on tight
boarding school in Japan. Well, I've always been a Bournemouth lad, so I kind of believe in a way that you should just support the team that's local to you, kind of thing. So that's kind of my.
That's another conversation where people say, "Yeah, I support Man United," and I say, "How many times have you been to Old Trafford to actually watch and support? Because support is paying for a ticket to go and watch." Oh no, I've never been. Well, you're a fan. You're a Man United fan. You're not a supporter. Do you buy merch? Do you buy a shirt? Or from some dodgy Chinese website? Right. So you're not even, you know, like the club are not. You're not giving the club any money to actually physically support them, are you? It's a big word, isn't it? Support. So I'm like, so you're a fan. That's okay. Like, you're a fan of that team. Not supporting them, are you?
Yeah. But like I said, it's nice to see a home.
I watch them on my Fire Stick. Well, that's brilliant, mate. Brilliant. So you're not paying Sky. No one's getting no money.
It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we used to cook for the Portsmouth football team. When I was at Southsea Beach Cafe,
they probably come down. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I get that. Yeah.
And he was like, where do you live, mate? I'm like,
can you remember what year that was? It's a long time ago. Yeah.
What was that? 2013 or 14, I guess. Come down there, to like running on the stony beach.
No, I've been quite lucky. I met some good people down there, and they obviously need a bit of work to do to their stadium. Bless them, bit outdated, but. Do you know what? Met some great people there.
Yeah.
Like I said, a couple now, 20 years on or whatever, still friends with. Yeah.
Nice,
so look, it does bring people together. Yeah.
It's probably a hot topic, isn't it? Moving away from get lynched.
Back to gonna get filled in after the first episode. Yeah, no, that's right, mate.
Yeah, but I'm in Winchester now, so I don't know. Winchester, we've got a football team, I don't know, but yeah, so it's nice. Yeah, so it's where I was travelling to Portsmouth all the time. So now I live closer to Winchester, so it's nice not having to travel far and then whipping up to Winchester, which is a lovely city.
Yeah, Winchester's beautiful.
It's nice,
and if none of you have ever been to Carvey in Winchester, you need to get down there and go and say hello to Gary at the back. Not if it's busy though.
Yeah.
He gets upset.
If I'm crying.
Yeah, if you see him rocking and crying in the corner, just leave him. And then you got your sandwich shop in Winchester. Looks absolutely insane.
Yeah,
I know you've only just opened, but said to the missus, we're gonna pop down because it just looks, honestly, I could not be hungry, and then you'll put something up and I'll be like, should we go to Winchester, love? Like, looks amazing. You put a lot
of
some
lovely plans coming up for that. So we're working on a bit of hot meat getting in there. So like some churri pans, so now we've got a bit of cooking equipment in there. We could do like churri pans and get chorizo cooking down into French stick and stuff. Tasty grub, mate. I know.
We're just gonna be like drooling all through the sessions, aren't we? So needed? Is it child friendly? So can a family come in and bring their kids in? And
that's it. One of the things we've got to work out, because it doesn't really say anywhere. Because I actually found a painting about 3 or 4 weeks ago of like the 1500s and the shops there next to the Buttercross statue, which is like famous in Winchester. So that's kind of like, it's got a real history to it.
Yeah.
But no one actually knows this kind of seating upstairs. So that's probably one of the biggest questions. So we probably definitely need to get some signage up going there, seating upstairs, like a historic fireplace from 500 years ago upstairs and stuff. So yeah, child friendly. We do edible. It's not been on social media. We do edible hot chocolate cups where you can get hot chocolate in the cup, like an ice cream cone. But it lasts
not going to melt as you're drinking it, are you?
As an owner,
stuck to the chocolate.
we were like edible hot chocolate cups, and like.
Is that a thing? Obviously, it is a thing, but did you see that somewhere?
So we literally tested it for ages, because like you said, the last thing we want to go is like,
how long does it last? Yeah, like if we put hot chocolate there.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes. So it lasts like half an hour hot in the cup, and then you got like 15 minutes, and then after about 45 minutes, it starts going
goes a bit,
spongy. Yeah. But, I mean,
so it doesn't.
Yeah, we did a load of testing, because the last thing you want is like a 4-year-old kid kind of like
literally,
like
yeah. Last thing you need some health and safety.
So they are they're pretty cool.
That sounds bagging, mate.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because I know there's some like cool sandwich shops, you see them on Instagram and stuff, and they all look obviously amazing and bougie, crazy and thick. But you think, if I've got my kid, can he just have a ham? No, I'm just making it. Can he just have a ham salad or something? And you're like, no.
Yeah. Well, from opening time, it's a bit weird, because Winchester's busiest month is Christmas and December, because it just smashes Christmas. We've got massive trees, big Christmas market by the cathedral. Had a nice drink, needs to get that back. And then, this is what I'm saying, the cathedral's got such a nice square. When the ice rink was in the middle and the market was going around, it was proper Christmassy. So we naturally had a really busy December, but I think there's a few things we need to tweak to make it like say more. Because we know we've got some grilled cheese on there, some toasties, some little toasties that dip in soup, so a bit more family friendly. Because the big sandwiches are great and they look great for Instagram, but when your gran comes in, the teeth are coming out.
But this is it though, isn't it? And too big. Oh, granny. No, but that's it though. And I think people just get so carried away with everything being bougie, they forget about the kids and the old people.
Yeah.
Well,
like we both do, like business development and consultancy people. You kind of like do consultancy for yourself and go, well, hold on, what's my mum going to eat?
Absolutely.
What's my kids going to eat?
Absolutely. And it's important that you're creating that environment where you can take your toddler to your granny, so that all the way through, isn't it? That's what you got to try and, in your head, to try and think of everyone. I'm sure granny will just have soup. And, you got soup.
It's going well. But like I say, last 6 months, it's probably why I look. I'm only 25.
You see them memes, don't you, on Instagram going, saying about that, don't you?
Yeah. Mark's only 17.
Yeah, he's like
catering.
Been catering, yeah.
So tough 6 months. Busy December. 4 a.m. starts to 6 p.m. Finishes. But got to put a graft in, and
absolutely, mate.
It's a tricky industry.
100%, and I credit anyone right now that's opening, doing it, or even just still going. Like they're trying the hardest to. It is tough, and I know so many people, good people, businesses that people think people are doing well, and they're not. They're still struggling a little bit.
2025 is going to be a tough one.
It is going to be tough, but I feel like if people are still going now,
surf the wave.
Surf the wave, absolutely.
We're definitely going to need Jamie's men's coaching here, aren't we?
I think Jamie will be brilliant. I think it will be great. Yeah.
After we get,
yeah, definitely.
A few weeks of therapy and then
yeah. Well, for us, is that what we turn it into a live therapy session? Yeah, are we allowed to cry on camera?
I'm crying on camera, man. This is my safe space.
Yeah. Yeah.
We definitely need to do that. Yeah.
No, excited, mate. There's so much going on. It's all good.
And this and Dishy Dads, because like we said, we talked about it for ages, and then we announced it last week, and the amount of females have been in to sort of say we can't wait to hear. Which
just want to clarify, we're open to all.
Yeah. Anyone can listen to us.
I think the whole Dishy Dads, is it just for dads? But no, look, it's it's for everyone, absolutely for everyone.
Yeah, it's for everyone. Yeah, we'll definitely get some like mums in here to talk. We said it'd be fun having a perspective of like
absolutely
two different sides of parenting, which like
100% parenting, life.
Yeah.
And I think that's where for us, I think cooking falls in quite heavy because you have to eat. No matter what happens in life, how shit your day been, how good your day's been.
Yeah,
you got to eat.
Yeah,
and everyone's struggling. Parents are finishing work at different times. There's school runs, there's football, there's just swimming. Everyone's got their sports. How am I going to have time? And it's we talked about this, didn't we? And I think this needs, but look, we're going to do some real cool recipes, aren't we? And we're going to try, and we're going to stick them up for people to try and have a go. And
whack them on Instagram, and YouTube
just
and stuff.
Nothing's going to
cost of living as well.
Cost of living. So we're going to really.
Me and the wife were saying like. Just to shop.
No Cote de Boeuf for dinner anymore, is it?
No. Beef Wellington.
That's out the window. The halibut tonight, isn't
it? Yeah.
Fish fingers.
What do you know, turbo? Where's my Girol sauce?
Yeah, absolutely. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So we can get some recipes. So for that,
and they'll be cheap, family friendly. They'll be fun. But just enjoy the journey with us, guys, because we've got so much we want to sort of go through. But we need you guys to make it work, don't we? So so I'm really excited. You're excited.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Already talking cookbook, so we'll as we go along, we'll hopefully touch.
So yes, I mean, I didn't realise we were going to talk about it this early on, but 2026 is a big year for us. There will be a Dishy Dads cookbook. Me and Gary coming up with some of our favourite recipes. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be
cracking the barbecue out in the summer.
There was some barbecue recipes. Absolutely, yes. We haven't obviously got the date quite locked in yet. We've got a couple of meetings, haven't we, with some people and run through a couple of more things, but maybe before Father's Day.
Be a nice time.
But this is great. This is why it's great. I mean, Dad's going to probably hate me saying this, but it's like, this is why this is great for women as well, because, I think men are quite hard to, men are quite like, if they want something, they'll go and buy it. So when it comes to Christmas,
that's true.
They don't care if they got parents. Like, if men really want something, they'll just go and buy it, won't they? They're not going to say to their wife at Christmas, I'll have just give me an Apple Mac and men just go, whatever, some smellies. But a cookbook.
Yeah. Something new, something useful. So we're working on some interesting elements to go into it.
Absolutely, and I think what I love nice gifts, and then also it means the men might have to do a bit more cooking. We got your back, ladies. Wouldn't it though? And,
that's true. Yeah.
Or maybe there's just some guys that want to cook and they've never had the sort of guts to get going. So we're going to sort of, we're definitely going to make it very
user friendly. I suppose.
User friendly is probably a good word. Yeah. To all, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, some nice little bits of kit you can get yourself. And it adds onto presents, doesn't it?
Absolutely adds onto the presents for sure. Maybe we'll get some links, links in the
description.
The description, for some cool ideas for gifts for I think that'd be quite cool. But
stuff some dad jokes in there.
Absolutely. Oh, shall we do a dad joke of the month? I don't know or should we do it weekly, or do you think that's going to annoy them?
I reckon we should try and squeeze one in weekly. And I think when we start getting guests, and I think
we'll do one a week until they tell us otherwise. Just guys,
knock it on the head.
But should we do like an AI one?
Yeah.
And we don't know what the joke is.
Yeah.
You're going to do it, and then you can read it out.
Yeah.
And obviously, we'll just go from there and see what happens. It might obviously we might just be like, it's horrendous.
Well, men of our age makes us look kind of like hip and trendy, getting the AI out as well.
So hello, of course.
Of course, we use AI.
Yeah. Well, Should we do one now?
It's right in the recipe book. It's at home writing the book as we're speaking.
Yeah. Written by AI. Yeah.
Oh, mate, am I even linked to the internet? I could crack out the one I did earlier for my eyes. So I did a test run earlier.
Oh, go on.
Hold on. What was it?
Come on.
What was it? Oh, I know. Yeah. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Don't know.
Because they make up everything. I mean, this.
I'm not sure what way. Yeah, I hope that's like.
Yeah. Drop some.
Do we apologise now for the series of the Dishy Dads?
Right, I tested it on my son, and he did that laugh. You know when your dad tells you.
Dad did it. Like, yeah, shut up. Yeah, God.
That's as low as it goes.
But sometimes at home, I just tell jokes, which I don't even think are dad jokes,
Yeah.
And I get the same looks. So I just don't know if I'm that. Not even that old, but like.
Yeah.
Am I like just? Yeah, like I don't even. For me, I'm thinking that's not a dad joke. That's actually
that's a joke.
And they're like, or Theo, especially the eldest, he'd be like, such a dad joke. Or my missus just look at me and go, yeah, you said that one before. I forgot. Like just like. Oh.
Yeah.
And poor Arlo, he's only one. He's just looking at me going, is this what I've got to live with? Like, is this it? Like, everyone's looking at me like I'm an absolute
Is this the role model?
Absolutely. Yeah. This is it? Is it? Yeah. This is my dishy dad. Is it? Is this idiot?
Just doing
it. Yeah. You watch. He'll get to 2 and be like, "What are you? I'm sorry, son. Idiot sandwich."
Ramsey. I know. Yeah. There's some great Ramsey. There's some great Ramsey things. Have you seen the Ramsey Minecraft thing?
No.
So my kids love run Minecraft. So
okay, I know. Obviously, I know Minecraft.
Yeah. If you go onto like TikTok or social media, type in Gordon Ramsay Minecraft. Okay. He's on there like chopping up Minecraft carrots and going like chucking them in and like biting Minecraft things.
Is he?
Yeah. We're back.
What? Wow, God.
I need to share these things. Do
you know what you should? Because sometimes I think, am I just out because I work? We just work. Like, am I just out of the loop with life?
Yeah.
Or just?
It's so funny. Gordon Ramsay Squid Game. You seen that?
No.
You know the thing where like they're all like eating a honeycomb and like taking the shapes out.
Yeah.
And then Ramsay's there like cooking, and then as someone like gets it wrong, he's like and he's like, and then he does a countdown. So they're like looking at the clock, it's going like 10, 9, and Ramsay's going 8, 7, 6. He's like,
just shooting them up.
And you can see him running off on camera. It's like hilarious. It's so funny. I mean, AI for the next couple of years is going to produce some like scarily like, is that real or not? But it's cracking out.
It seems to be
it's cracking out some real funny.
It seems to be taking over, doesn't it?
Yeah,
AI, which is mad because it just makes you wonder if in years to come, how many jobs are really going to be.
Well, I know.
And people say you can get robots to cook food. And I'm like, no. Like I know you can. Like I can only understand if it's like, noodles. There's just loads of wok scouring and stuff because it's just one thing. But I was like, in a real kitchen, that wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
Yeah, so we're talking about this here. I think you're going to need the real element of a head chef.
Absolutely.
But you might be able to get away with a couple of Teslas on the go behind you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you think fast forward 10 years time, like a Tesla robot with AI, like, come on, you must have a recipe for kimchi. Is that?
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah. And then we'll go to serve it and be like, what are you doing? This is shit.
Mate, I reckon 2 years time we could get a bit of content creation. Us chopping next to a Tesla robot like that. Who can chop faster like that? Mate?
Did you talking of chopping? I know this is real random off the cuff. Did you watch when Gordon Ramsay done that? Was it like he went to a prison?
Oh yeah,
he went to the prison. He gets inmates, and obviously he was trying to do something with him and all that. But one of the guys inmates went, "This guy can cut quicker than you." Gordon was like, fuck off. Like,
yeah.
Gordon's got him and gone, right, big boy, you cut this onion quick. Oh no, I can't remember what it was. So don't quote me. You cut onion? I can't remember. I truthfully can't. I don't think it was onion.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was something, and he went like, if you did he even say like I think I offered him a job like anyway they've done this thing. Really? The guy's beat him with fucking
seconds to go.
No, like
minutes to go.
He always put his knife down for like 3 seconds. I know that don't sound a lot, but
yeah.
And Gordon's finished, and the guy's like just standing there. Did he cross his arms? Or was it just like he was just waiting for Gordon and Gordon just went. Like,
come on, mate.
Fucking like, yeah. And he said, do you want a job when you get out? Like, give me a bell and I'll give you a job.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Don't know if the guy ever got out or he did. No, I don't know. Like, do you know? I'd be interested to find out if he did.
Yeah. Did he get out? Did he get out and go for a job? You're right about this chair. As I said on a slide, isn't it? It's kind of like.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, I think it's just because we're tall as well, isn't it? So.
That's right. I can deal with it. I think that's exciting things to come in there. So episode 1, it's our kind of trial run. So we got episode 2, probably, hopefully, step up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but we wanted to keep this and do this and keep it because it's good to look back on, isn't it? Later on, but we could be like, oh my God, what were we doing? Yeah, we look at all the comments and they're just like, oh God.
Yeah.
But
your dad will like little schoolgirl.
Do you know what? Like all people want to show in life and online is the success. But I think it's, for me, I love to hear about how people got there. Yeah, I'm all about the journey. Yeah, so we want to look back and go, God, series 1, remember? And then we're not reading through the comments, just going, oh my God. But so no, this is important. It was important to get going today. Just have a little chat, test everything out.
Everything needs to start a block, doesn't it?
And then obviously. Yeah.
And we definitely need a few trial runs before we get any guests on. So
so we've agreed with that. We're going to do a few, 3 to 5, and then we'll start getting guests. And we'll just get our little format in there. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
I was thinking the other day about AI because you know that famous question, like if you had a dinner party out of history, which would be like 6 guests would you like invite? with AI, we could probably get a guest on and go, which would be your 6, and actually probably get AI to create those 6 people at the dinner table to like fire back questions. I reckon.
Do you know what? Just go off the top of 4 guests.
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
Who would I pick? Mine's always a bit.
Don't matter, does it? There's no right. Dead or alive, it doesn't matter, does it? Like,
I've always said I'd like to get Winston Churchill and Adolf Hitler
together
at the same table because apparently it nearly happened. Apparently Winston Churchill went to like a dinner party and he.
You weren't cooking, were you?
Yeah, I was cooking. No one left.
I'm not doing. Yeah.
3 shilling taper.
Mate, I'm not doing this. What is this?
Okay. Unless I dreamt it. I'm pretty sure he was at a party but left, and then Adolf Hitler turned up after. But it'd be interesting to dinner party. Don't know what I'd serve. Bit of sauerkraut, but I don't know.
That's what I was going to ask. That's the last. Who would you have then? What would you cook?
What would you cook for? Yeah. And who else would I have there? That's 2, isn't it?
I mean, it can be 3, it can be 5.
You'd probably need a mediator, wouldn't you? Some sort of diplomat in the middle to the referee from Gladiator. He can sit in a.
He just recently passed away. Contenders, are you ready?
Winston.
3, 2. Cool. Beef Wellington going everywhere.
Chopping off. Who would you have? You thought about it?
No, do you know what? I feel like no. It's not because you brought it up. That just made me ask you. But I don't know. Obviously, I'm very into my music, and obviously I've brought up around a lot of rock and
like Jimi Hendrix.
Oh my God! So Jimi Hendrix would absolutely be in there.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Queen, so I'd have Freddie Mercury in there. Yeah. And I'm sure if it got heated, he would probably tone it down with his his cheekiness, his jokes. As you know, I've had the pleasure of cooking for Brian May, so that was great. But definitely Jimi Hendrix, definitely Freddie Mercury. I should mix it up and really have. I don't know if I want politicians in there because I feel like it would just get fucking boring, and it would be full of. They'd just be lying the whole time. He'd just be like, "How was your day?" And they'd be like, "I went to the shop to buy a dildo." I don't know. But I just feel like you just wouldn't get like
a. You wouldn't get a straight answer.
No, you wouldn't get a straight answer. I just feel like it was just shit. So
I was going to say John Lennon, but that's probably pretty.
What comedian?
Comedian.
Just
So one person I cooked for is bloody hilarious. I was lucky enough to meet. So it's my first job as a Royal Bath in Bournemouth, and when the BIC was built, it was just like you used to get Jason Donovan, Kylie Minogue. So I was lucky enough to just cook for weekend or weekend. Everyone performing at the BIC came to the Royal Bath.
Yeah.
Les Dawson came in. And he was just classic Les Dawson. He was just hilarious because he walked in, and I don't know if I contributed towards his death. He had steak and chips every day.
Did he?
It was probably the most healthy option. But he came in, we used to talk, and he was just funny. And every time he used to leave at the restaurant, he'd turn around and go, like, gave it the old classic Les Dawson. And he was just a funny, hilarious, natural, northern comedian. So he was, so he was pretty funny. But some old school.
I used to love Lee Evans. I know he's retired. I don't know if you ever saw much of him.
Yeah, I saw Lee Evans live at the O2.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times.
And he's just funny, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's obviously just mad, but mad in a good way. So I feel like I'm obviously, I'm going to go home and think there's literally 20 other people I'd have had on there. But it's just when it's off the cuff, and you're like, oh my God. But
my granddad was a big Tommy Cooper fan.
That's who Lee Evans, I believe. That's who
inspired him to
do that. Yeah,
I remember watching I was watching the Palladium thing when he died live on stage.
Did everyone think it was part of the act?
Yeah, because he just kind of like, and then like fell back through the curtains, and you're thinking,
and typically through the curtains as well. So it looks like it was set up. He almost would be laughing himself at that.
probably how he wanted to go, to be honest.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But so that'd be funny. Yeah.
Anyone else? It's hard, isn't it? Do you know when people put it on you?
Hard. Yeah. You probably have to prep some.
About a chef. If you're talking chef. Yeah.
I mean, am I supposed to? So
he's not cooking. He's guest. Yeah.
So I was on my culinary journey, cooking. I suppose, like Marco Pierre kind of changed the ball game. He kind of came along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone chucked the white apron in the bin and grabbed the blue apron. And
absolutely.
Thought they were the bee's knees.
Yeah.
But,
Marco would be amazing.
Yeah, but
do you know, because he's really interesting. Do you know, like he is very interesting, and he's a great storyteller as well, isn't he? Like even the way he conducts himself and talks, he's almost, as soon as he starts talking, you listen, don't you? No matter what you just, I don't know. If we
got him on as a guest, I think me and you would just be sat there like in silence. Like,
I love you. No, I mean, sorry, Marco. Thanks for coming up. I love you so much. I mean,
stop stroking my knee.
Yeah. Do you know what though? But this would be great because one day we would absolutely drop him a bell, and you never know, do you?
Fancy a chat.
Actually, catch them on a day that or we're like any day of your choice, any hour of your choice. We'll do it at 3 o'clock on a Sunday morning, mate. We don't.
By the way, we're in your lounge.
Yeah. By the way, we're outside your door. Don't kick off. That's
So that'd be an interesting one. Oh, back in the day, I mean, Escoffier to go back in time and pull somebody like that into the mix.
Wow, that's really taking it back.
He was like,
wow,
he came up with.
We talk about on Godfathers of Marco, but you go back.
He just called it like I don't know if it's true, but I heard his protege was the head chef of Titanic, which was a bad career choice, but I heard that Escoffier's number one guy, sous chef,
really
was the guy who went on the Titanic.
We will have
chef.
To.
I'll have to research that. Jamie, bring that up. We haven't got a Jamie.
No, we got to pretend we have Jamie.
Fact check it.
Yeah. We got a team. There's 6 people behind camera, all working. Part of the Dishy Dads.
Yeah, we definitely need a fact checker.
We definitely, like, no, we're gonna have someone behind with ticks and crosses just going. No.
We talked about violin. We definitely need the violinist to come in when things get too.
Yeah, when we've made it, we'll have an in-house band. And when we like drop a jazz joke, like, yeah, absolutely.
That's definitely got to go in.
Is that when you know you've made it? When you got an in-house
band? Yeah, I reckon so. Get them in. But that's a good question. Who would you want for dinner? And you could pull them.
Well, look, let's start. Do you know what? This is what I love about people, and everyone's got their own reasons why they would like certain people.
Yeah.
So while we're still figuring it out, maybe we should.
Yeah. Far it over.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Who would you like to dinner?
Who would you like to dinner?
You're either dinner party, and Jay is cooking dinner party.
I'm cooking. Yeah. Get a takeaway. Dead or alive? What? 4 guests? What do they say? 4 or 5.
Between 4 and 6.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, don't think too deep about it. Just
And what meal's going on the table?
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. Yeah. 3 courses.
Yeah.
6 guests. 3 courses.
Join us in next week's explosive episode. Dinner Party USA. That'd be a program before you know. We're probably sitting coming up with ideas.
Copyright. Yeah.
Somebody sat in America going, "That's goddamn, that's an episode."
Yeah.
Goddamn it, I want it.
But we want to share in that.
Yeah. Percentages.
But yeah. This is going to be a incredible journey because we're going to talk about so much. Like I say, this is more just a bit of an open sort of chat, but we'll obviously
get to know Gary and Jay.
Yeah, get to know us. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's do a quick fire round, like just so people can get to know us. I don't know. I'm winging this. So maybe just say like, what, I don't know, 5 things about yourself. I don't know, or a little quick minute on yourself. What do you reckon?
I'm Gary. I like long walks on the beach.
Beautiful, Gary.
I'm a Leo.
What does Leo mean?
I don't know. I'm going to talk about this. I mean, I don't know too dark.
No, but do you know what? I think it's just nice for people to go like.
So I think I was
just like literally a minute. Just give us no tears.
So I'm an orphan now. I'm not. Sorry, Mum.
He's
sorry if I'm saying you swear words. So I've come from Bournemouth, child of the 70s. Not that you believe it from these all of you lay good looks.
Absolutely, mate. Stunning.
Dishiness.
That is some dishiness right there.
Pure dishiness.
Absolutely.
I was going to say we have quite a similar childhood. I think we both had dads who are a bit off center point.
I was a bit.
So we're pretty good at as we go along the journey. But
open up as we go along and find out more stuff.
So I had a very mother-led childhood, I guess. And thank God, she's a strong lady who kept me on the straight and narrow. And then academically, I just found school a bit kind of like mundane. Like I just had visions of an accountancy and sat behind a computer for the rest of my life, and I had friends going to insurance companies thinking, oh Jesus, you know what I mean? Swim off into the sea naked now, do you know what I mean? So I think there's always a career. I was quite creative. My granddad was quite creative, so I was definitely going to do something with my hands and do something that I wanted to, create, because I definitely had a creative part of the brain and not an academically.
Yeah. So what made you want to go into cooking?
Well, it's kind of, I don't know. I was feeling like carpentry to start with, because I was kind of good at woodwork at school and kind of found that kind of interesting. But then I kind of stopped going to school because
I loved woodwork at school, but the thing was, I never went, so I actually didn't take any classes.
Yeah, it just stressed me. Before the land of trauma and stress and school therapists and stuff, I went to an all boys school, and it's pretty.
Me too,
hard.
senior school, yeah.
Yeah, it's a secondary school. It was pretty hardcore, and I used to get bullied a bit for the first couple of years for no particular reason, probably because I was just like a nice lad, and then I was just at home. I just found a cookbook. Me and my gran used to cook, but it's kind of like a bit kind of like classic answer. But we didn't. My grandmate, me and my cousin was joking. My cousin was a baker for years. My gran used to make bread. Yeah. And it was like sawdust, man. Our memories of my gran's bread were like, you could like take somebody out 100 paces with it. But we made, and she used to grow vegetables in the garden, so we used to go and pick raspberries in the garden. Yeah. There's always that kind of like link to food and like, picking fresh raspberries that have been heated by the sun and they're like real, like, you're like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, lovely.
So it's kind of that. But I suppose when I wasn't at school, I was at home. I just found a cake. I found a cookbook on the shelf, and I whacked out a Madeira cake. I was like, what should I do today? I was just bored, and then I whacked out a Madeira cake, and then the school headmaster came around, deputy headmaster came around and goes, come back to school, you need to come to school. And sat him down with a cup of tea and a bit of Madeira cake, and he went, well, it's lovely. I went,
it's lovely, Gary. Take the rest of the week off.
I made that. So, but then it got made worse. I went into my career options. You sit down when you're 13 at school and go,
what do you want to do?
And I went, I want to be a chef. And she literally went, there's nothing here that can help you do that. You can go to college as a chef with no GCSEs.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So yeah, she gave me she goes, do science, whatever. She goes, but you can get to catering college, no GCSE. So I was like,
it does, and it just makes you think, doesn't it? That's right.
So in one sense, I missed all the stress. All my friends were like, she's done my maths and that. What do you reckon it was?
I don't know.
Looking back now, once you get
into of course,
you're like, I should be like nailing maths.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you get into business, you're like going, oh, what percentage of fucking that is that?
Yeah,
Kind of like into that.
What's happened to these Yorkshire puddings?
Just follow these numbers.
It's fucking grams, you idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, fucking nice.
So that's
definitely. I do agree. I think
that's how I dived into. And it just
mine was self-defense from my mum's cooking.
Was it? Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, see, I love my mum.
I'm joking. My mum's great. I'm only playing. I can't live like this.
Yeah, God bless my mum.
My mum's great.
I was like, she did lovely home cooked food. Then I became a chef, and then she tried to do more interesting dishes, and I was like, Mum, just you stick to that spag bowl.
It's randomly weird because even before even thinking about being a chef, being like, I don't know, I think my mum said I was like 9, 10. I'd want to just help, whether it's just like mixing something she could have already made the bolognese, but I'd always want to get up on a stool and get the wooden spoon and just
mix.
She said you always just wanted to be involved. And it's when I never thought of it, because obviously at the time I was actually couldn't hit a barn door now, but I was really good at football when I was younger, and playing for I was playing for Saints Youth and stuff. Might have to upload a dodgy picture at some point to show what I look like. But so obviously I was since senior school thinking I'm going to be a footballer. That was it. Cooking never. It was only when I got to 15 and realised I did have a bit of an injury, and I'll be honest with you, especially football. You're in this group with a load of talented kids, and everyone's trying to show what they can do. And you almost don't get a chance to show what you can do because everyone's being greedy, and you almost don't get that full opportunity. And I got injured as well. And do you know what? Then I think I got 15. I thought, oh, should I really have a backup plan? And then I don't know. But you say, think about it. It actually come quite. I remember thinking quite quickly, oh, maybe I'll try and learn how to cook or go to. Like you said, I found out it's like, no, you don't know the qualifications. Just go to college over the road. I thought, wow, brilliant. All right. But they were like you. They're just really nothing we can do for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I found that amazing because like Bournemouth's got 140 hotels, and like coming out of boys' school, they went chef. I'm like, and you think we live in a touristic town, so surely that should have been one of the career options they should have been promoting, but it wasn't, mate. No. Right, should we let you get to bed and then?
This is what I love about Fishy Dads. We're like tired by 4 o'clock, whatever it is.
I'm not have my 4 p.m. nap by now.
Listen off. This is a great opener to just have a bit of a
nice chat.
Have a little chat, just test it all out, and hopefully we have press record. And
I was thinking, should we check the phone? It went off half an hour ago.
Did it? Imagine.
Mate, there's nothing worse than doing a video.
No,
but I've got a YouTube channel. I only make YouTube videos. Like going, what a great source point. I didn't press record.
But obviously, this is a podcast that can be watched, but it's going to be on YouTube for people to actually.
Yeah. So we'll work it on YouTube, so you can see it as well as hear it.
You can see it as well as hear it. Yeah.
If you think how dishy are they? Not very.
Who wants to? God, I just want to listen. I don't want to see your faces.
Dishes about the food. Not about us, mate.
What are you? Yeah.
What are you?
Oh God! I thought it sounded like we're gonna have two really gorgeous, sexy chefs in just aprons sitting there.
Two sleepy chaps.
Just there in our aprons, just us cooking.
Two sleepy fellas.
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Sorry, it was disappointing.
Yeah, already serious amount of people are going,
now.
Is this it? Is it? Sorry.
But in next week's episode.
Yeah.
But so be on YouTube, and then we'll put some shorts on Instagram, and then we said we're going to do 4 episodes, drop those down onto Spotify,
we're going to. Absolutely.
Statistically, if you don't do that, 99% of podcasts fail. So
look, if that's what they say, that's what we'll do. So we'll have a go, and hopefully we can have an amazing journey, and hopefully we'll get some people that want to listen. And look, we're always open for talks, aren't we? So maybe if there's a subject or something you think would be a good chat, we'd be happy to entertain it, wouldn't we? And maybe
drop messages, drop comments.
I mean, no stupid. Yeah, you can imagine some. Some comments. But look, we're definitely happy to read and
anything.
Do easy, mate. Gary's like, we'll do anything for views. Like, no, we won't, Gary. I will anything.
I don't know about you.
Already there in his pants. So Gary, put your clothes back on. Oh Jesus. But no, really exciting.
If we get to 1 million listeners, I'll take the cap off. How about that? And I'm not taking it off for 7 years. There's got to be a day. I feel like if we build this up, that should be
a thing. I mean, not maybe quite 1 million, maybe like 10. We're gonna get 10 listeners. Absolutely. That would
so we'll do that. So
but no, exciting times. Loads of cool stuff. We're gonna there's gonna be different angles. We're gonna talk about all sorts, aren't we? Obviously, as well as food and bit about mental health.
Even if you're not a dad and you don't like food, it's just like tuning into two.
Do you know what? The women will be listening, going, I wonder why my husband's an absolute tool.
Kitchen tool. Kitchen utensil.
Yeah. But hopefully we can, we can obviously take comments, and then maybe we can get into taking calls, and we can just talk about all sorts.
Yeah.
Because listen, women are, as much as there's always that joke about, women and stuff, I think without women, we're nothing. And behind behind every good guy is a great woman.
Yeah,
absolutely. And
so just to finish off, my wife said I'm not allowed to talk about everything or anything except our honeymoon in Mexico. She said that's like the fish and chip from Gavin and Stacey.
Stay tuned. Episode 2, we're going to try and talk about his honeymoon in Mexico.
Right, that's it.
That might be the end of the series because his wife might have killed him. But we'll try and get a little bit. Leave it with me. I'm going to work on it.
We don't talk about the fish and trip.
Is this the Gavin and Stacey fish and trip? Is it?
Right. Good to talk to you, mate.
You too.
See you next time.
See you next time. Peace out.
Peace out, man.